All right, just a quick video here to talk about how OpenRoads and MicroStation work together to manage the models that are being attached to the DGN. So to demonstrate this, I have a DGN file here, and there's nothing in this master DGN file. This is just the top level file to where I've attached all my corridors to. You see there's no civil data in this one. But if I look at the references here, I have separate corridors here. I have my mainline corridor, I'm calling IRD, have a side road corridor, and in each of these corridor files, I have a file that has my alignments in it and a file that has my terrain in it, and all those are attached. So those two files, ALG and DTM, are attached to every single one of my corridor files that are attached to this master file. And I needed those files in those corridor files so that I could create the corridor. So the question then becomes, what am I looking at here when I'm seeing this attachment here? And what it's doing, since this terrain is attached several times over through all these other attachments, we can click on it. It shows us down in the tooltip that it's using reference 1 and then reference 1 in that reference. So basically it's taking whatever the highest slot is in my list of references, and that's the IRD. And I can illustrate that here by going to the references and clicking on the IRD. I can see that I can turn on and off the display of that DTM, and it goes on and off in my display. If I were to pick one of the other corridors here, see I get these quotation marks here which indicate that it is attached, but the display of it is going to be controlled, at a different level. So I can look here and see it's not really using this one right now. The cool thing is I can come back to the master. I can detach this, and then the program is smart enough to know that, hey, the DTM and the alignments are gone that were there previously, and it switches it out with the next level, which in this case was level 2. And so now if I go down to this level 2 slot here, I can see that it's now using the display of that terrain, and then further on down, the rest of those are going to have the quotation marks, meaning that the display of the terrain is coming from a different level.